Another live time, 7 minutes or less. Yeah, some of you are gonna miss the chat, but that's okay. You can still comment. I go back and read all of the comments. As always, this is coffee time. If you get something out of this video, hook a brother up with a cup of coffee. Just look in the info box. You'll see all the information that you need. It motivates me to want to do more videos because typically most people don't get anything from what I'm saying because of TDS or MAGA double minds. All right, if you don't know what a MAGA double mind is, I have defined it. People that started out MAGA, but because Trump don't dance the way that they want him to dance, then they turn on him. MTG is a good example. But I digress. I want to talk about this thing, the media, showing up all of these glamour photos of Mrs. Good, and that's even crazy. That's like me calling Caitlyn Jenner she. She was a sodomite. She was married to another woman. But they are also adding to it, which is the purpose of this video, that she was a devout Christian, a good Christian. So let me break some things out for you. She was not a good Christian because she was in violation of God's word. Now, this woman's, Yolanda Adams, put out something that said the church has got to get over their homophobia. The church ain't got to get over a damn thing. The word says what the word says. And homosexuality, Old Testament or New Testament, is still sin. Now, somebody asked me when I posted my last video, so you're saying you can't be, well, it wasn't a video, it was a post on Facebook. Y'all really need to check me out on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook because I post stuff every day. I vet everything. So I'm not posting anything that I have not verified as true. Like, people put out stuff that actors have said certain things, but you go and Google it, you see they ain't said it nowhere. People put out things of a historical context. You go and research it, you find, no, that wasn't really what happened. So, anyway, I'm digressing again. Let me get back on point. Can you be a Christian and gay? That was the question of the guy. Yes, but you cannot be a Christian actively engaged in sodomitism. You're not a good Christian. You are sinning. What did Paul say? For if after we have received the knowledge of the truth and willfully continue to commit sin, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin. What was that sacrifice? Jesus getting up on the cross, shedding his blood for your salvation. Now, I know some people don't want to hear that, but I'm telling you the truth. I would not say it if it were not so. The truth according to the Bible. Now, you ain't got to believe it. You can keep on doing what you've been doing, because Paul said they have also given them up to a reprobate mind. So the truth really doesn't matter. So keep on doing what you're doing. I don't care as long as it does not impact my lifestyle. But stop going around saying this woman was a good Christian when she was not. She was actively engaged in sodomitism because they claim she had a wife. That is an abomination. Would never have been allowed by Jesus Christ. Just like Jesus Christ told the woman that was brought to her for the adultery. That's a beautiful story in the Bible. Where am I at time-wise? 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm good. Hey, this woman was caught in the act of adultery, but Jesus knew that they was trying to run a game because they didn't bring the man. You can't commit adultery by yourself. That does not mean that she was not engaged in the act of adultery, but he understood where it was coming from, so he overturned their you know what? That's like what Trump is doing, overturning the money changes tables. He asked them, he among you that is without sin, I'm paraphrasing, let him cast the first stone. They all dropped their bricks and they went on back home to what they had been doing. And he still told that woman, Woman, where are your accusers? Oh, well, they dropped their bricks and they got the hell on. He said, well, you go and sin no more, because he knew what she was doing, adultery, was sin. And what's this guy played in Home Alone 2? I can't call his name. Anyway, he just got busted for soliciting for prostitution. Hey, that's what the world does. And I would think, why would liberals be mad with him? Why would they even be reporting it? That's what they like. Why? Because I say, if the world wants to go and shag whores, let them go and shag whores. All right? It's still illegal manslaughter. And if you get busted, you get locked up and you go to jail. Yeah, I'm at 5 minutes and 65 seconds. So, that being said, peoples, understand, Caitlyn Jenner is not a she. Men married to men and women married to women does not make you a good Christian. You're a sodomite, actively engaged in that activity. And it will be judged as such according to the Bible. Paul said, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin, but that fearful looking and gnashing of teeth. So get an understanding, call it what it is, and keep it real. Keep it real. All right. Coffee time. T-Mot out. Drive time. Oh, wait a minute. 3 people brought me a cup of coffee. That's why you're getting this video today, because I made that video yesterday. I'm going to keep up the same routine. Video every day, but multiple people need to hook a brother up with a cup of coffee. That's all I'm asking for. And that's not much. And that's not a lot. And I promise you, everything you get from me will be vetted. Everything will be founded. I won't get into the weeds, because you can go and research it for yourself. Prove me a liar if that's what you want to do. But that's the way it will be. T-Mot out. Drive time till next time. 7 minutes and 30 seconds.